Hi, Cancers, and welcome to your June 2024 read. All right, let's get started. This read is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. I'm using the Past Life Oracle deck to find the karmic thread, which we're working on in this lifetime. Wow, trust and faith. I love it. So whether or not some of you realize it or not, you may have chosen to come to the 3D plane to help raise the vibration, which many who are watching my channel, we are all evolving together, or as earth angels, light workers, etc. This is having complete faith in and of itself, the other side, and also knowing how the connection between as above and so below. Having eternal faith and absolute trust to not question why. Some of you see angels. Some of you know the angels and their properties, their purpose. Some of you pray to the angels for specific purposes, right? We pray to Saint Fatima for Fatima. Excuse me, if we've lost something, we pray to her to help us find something that we've lost of value. We pray to Archangel Raphael for healing. We pray to Archangel Michael for protection. Zadkiel. I mean, there's you may be looking them up, and also the colors, rays with which they identify in the body as, right? So healing is green. So wearing green, jade, things of that nature. For prosperity, citrine, orange, right? Okay, let's go. Let's get deeper into... I'm going to take that. That's the wheel. So the wheel is turning, right? Oh my gosh, look. Oh my gosh. This is complete evolving. The evolution of what you've been working on is going to present itself in your world. Seriously, as above, so below. As above, so below. Your faith is, and you know it. Your faith is of utmost importance. And it also is about, and not only about your body, knowing, like I'm saying, the chakras, knowing the chakras, the color rays, how to, the healing properties, tree of life, healing properties of your foundation. So, not only within, but also without. So what do I mean? It means for some, this is like, okay, so, as an example, let's say you have some pipes leaking, right? And you're like, okay, so what's going on in my house? I got to get it fixed. Maybe you need, copper piping or something. You have PVC. But then you're realizing what you don't realize, the connection of what's going on in your physical house, right? In your home and in your body. is identical. So that would mean we are on emotional overload, crying more, drinking maybe more water, but also emotional, anything having to do with water. So when a pipe breaks in the home, that means that our emotional, we're either repressing it, suppressing it, or it bursts. So everything around us is communicating, which is called spirit, faith, trust. And maybe you're learning. Maybe this is part of what you're doing right now. You're looking things up. Maybe you're going back to school. Healing properties of Mother Earth, etc. The body and how it shows up not only in the body, but external, internal. They are synergizing together to give you a heads up. If it's not, you're crying, you're holding back some emotional trauma that, unbeknownst to you, is really bothering you. And whether the pipe breaking is within the the bathroom or in the kitchen, your toilets, whatever it is, Spirit is always relaying what you need the most. And some of you are learning this, or you already know this. Now, on the other flip side of this is an awakening. It's like, oh my gosh, I got it. I understand. And or working on your spiritual path without question. So it's kind of like enlightenment, but it's not, I'm just saying, I'm going to say it. If you've been spiritually working and evolving, it's not a conversation. It's an internal feeling. Okay, bottom of the deck, they wanted me to see it. This is 6 of Pentacles, which is, right, let's balance what's going on out there to in here. Okay, and that is what I do, like, let's just say as an example, as a biofeedback practitioner, the body always talks. Mind, body, soul connect, right? Body's always asking us to rectify. Now, you don't need the machine, but I use it for my clients to rectify one's body and ailments, right? But there's crystals, there's affirmations, there's sage, everything that any kind of rectifying and or what your beliefs are, you, as like my clients, when I say, okay, let's rectify, a pain that you're having, but we have to go to the core of the emotional situation through childhood that's affecting your body. So emotionally and mentally connect with your physicality, which is here, and the belief is the strongest part. Because if you don't believe, it's going to come back. Okay, so let's go. Let's get another layer. You have 4, 5, and then we have the tower. So that's another, what? That's 10, 16, that's a 7. Okay, so 5, 7, and 10. Let's keep going and see. It's not necessarily a progression, but we also have, I feel, the Kundalini rising, right? between the 5 and the 10, right? So 5 is where our heart is, and 10 is the crown. So it's anywhere between 5 and 10. Let's keep going, and then and then this is the 7. So what's the 7? Now I'm using this as, just a guidance, but it's not really for me. I wouldn't say that I'm going to use it as a guidance, but the 7 could be your left side of your body. And what's the left side? It's the receiving side. So there is an issue, maybe somewhat of a discrepancy in the left side of your body. Now, I'm looking at it as this is the body, right? So the 7 turns, for me, as it's our left side. That's how I'm reading it. And then if it's the 5 to the 10, well, the 10's the crown, and the 5's the right side. Okay, so it could be one or the other, but wherever this tower hit, which, let's get deeper. All right, so it's really good. This is healing, this is working. Look at, you're learning. I really do feel, I do. Here's the 8. So I feel that, and this is on the right-hand side of the body. Okay, and the 8 is also the 8. Can I do it? Yeah, see? The body, the 8, as above, so below. Yeah, there's a lot of this 4 and 8. So you're learning a lot about yourself, your body. Mind, body, soul here connect all over the place. If this is just a new job, maybe it's a new job, but you're also researching. I feel like you could be researching. And as you're researching your connection, mind, body connect, here's 8 and 2 is 10. You're saying to yourself, oh, I knew that. Why didn't I think of that? Because when we come into this world, we innately have all the knowledge that we need, right? Hence, we use our intuition. We know things that we wouldn't, let's just say, maybe you don't think about it, but we really do know it. And then when you research it, you're like, oh, of course, it makes total sense. B and or J could be significant in terms of, well, Jesus, right? We have faith. This is another angelic. This is the mysteries of spirit. I'm telling you right here. This is working on your spiritual path. This is evolving. This is ascending. They want me to stop and say ascension, evolving, means self-realization, as in know thyself. Meaning, know thyself, body, mind, soul. Right? So, 7 of Pentacles is some of you waiting. Some of you are waiting to hear about something in your home and or your body. Maybe you're doing tests. Not school tests. Maybe the physical body. This is a 7, 8, 10. Let's keep going on the 7 of Pentacles, please, for the Tower and the Tree of Life. 7 and 4 is 11. So there has been some kind of a situation, could be where you're gathering information and you're taking your time with regard to physical health and or the health, like your home. You're gathering information, you're asking around, you're reading, you're researching, you're fixing, you know what needs, for some of you, you know what needs work, what needs help. Let's just get 7 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords with the Tower for Cancers, please. Freeing yourself. So freedom comes in many forms. And here, freedom is freeing yourself from mental anguish, overthinking, negative thinking, feeling like you're stuck in one place. Like some of you feel stuck at work. Others of you feel stuck in a home situation that's not cohesive to your living environment. Meaning, gosh, I have to fix this and that and this and that, all this stuff. And it's like too much. Some of you, there was an electrical fire, an electrical outlet where a fire might have happened, or a little, or something about the fire, right? An outlet. In the home, right? I don't feel it 100%, but I am going to say it because I heard it. Could be your stove. You left it on by accident. Mentally, you're trying to get out of your own way, right? Like maybe you had an epiphany that the epiphany of knowledge about the spirit world, or getting a download or a few downloads. Yeah, some of you are doing alchemizing energy. Some of you are learning how to heal the body. Now you do know, do you not, Cancers? Do you understand that we do have the power to heal ourselves? And with the faith and trust that's unwavering, we are able to heal ourselves. Natural healing properties, okay? Now, as an example, they're showing me this again. Let's talk about this, right? As an example, you're a child. You're growing up and mom and dad say they feed you some peas at the dinner table. And you're like, yuck, I'm not eating that. Why do I want those peas? It's gross. They look, first of all, the color's disgusting. And they smush, you take one little pea and you're like, oh, I'm smushing them. They're being smushed in your mouth. Why would anyone want those peas? Unbeknownst to you, those peas have huge magnesium, potassium, essential vitamins that help should you be deficient in one and or the other. That's an example. Like, oh, I never knew why. I'll bet you any money your mom and or dad didn't even know why they fed you them. Because maybe that was just their thing. And unbeknownst to you, now in hindsight, you're like, oh, shit, I looked it up. I'm like, oh my God, peas are really good for you. Do you know what I mean? It's like finding out kale's good for you. We never ate kale before, right? But knowledge is power. As long as it's used for one's highest and wellness, highest good and the wellness of our body, mind, and soul. Connect with the soul. Okay. It's all about what you know. It's all about what you know and what you would research. Maybe your research is gathering information, right? Learning about all of that. Maybe, like I said, you're getting educated on the connect of body, mind, and soul. Now, on another note, we do have to talk about, I'm going to say it, a father figure. There's a father figure here that something out of the blue happens, where it could be suddenly someone finds out that when they go to the doctor, they've got, you know, they've got these little, okay, that's what they're saying to me. It's like little boils on your, like red boils and or beige, and they're going to get checked to make sure there's nothing there. That's what I heard. Some of you, out of the blue, hold on. Some of you have to move. Maybe you're moving home. Moving houses, meaning. I don't necessarily think moving home. Some of you are out of the blue. Someone wants a divorce. You're married and they're like, I'm done. It could be, I'm done, and someone has officially been freed. Whether or not they wanted it is a different story. I feel there's a little emotional sadness when it comes to someone suddenly comes home and says, I'm not happy, I want a divorce. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. Some of you are going back to church, and or some of you are, it's not so much the religious aspects as it is the faith of knowing religion and spiritual is one. So we have 8, 8, and we have 7, 4 is 11, and we have 4, 4. So I'm telling you, you're gathering a lot of information here. You're learning a lot about your body. You're researching. You are looking into the healing modalities without question, some of you. If someone is ill, you're doing it for them. It's all about like this is a 4 in here in the wheel. 4, 4, 4. So a lot of you are saying 4, 4, 4. That is the protection of the angels. Angels definitely are around you. You have spirit guides. We know that. We know we have been given angels and spirit guides to protect us, to heal us, etc. I feel that if this is indeed something that you are learning about, looking up, researching, going back to school, and or helping someone else with their health, then that's what you're doing. If it's emotionally, an emotional, trying to disattach from an emotional ex of some sort, something like that, Maybe someone was harboring a secret. Let's find out about this. In a marriage, in a live-in. Let's look at the Hierophant. And you have the Hierophant and the High Priestess. That's massive. Spiritual. Spiritual alignment. Massive. Look at that. Some of you, this is you are on path. Another 4. This is your number. You know that. Cancers. You are becoming very wise to the mysteries of the universe. You're reading. Some of you are even writing about it. Working hard toward healing of the body, your home, inside, and the home that you live in, your foundation. Working and helping others to understand, maybe also. Maybe this is a father figure or family members, helping them to understand how the connection of the Trinity. So there is definitely something about fire. I feel fire is also passion, but I feel this is a spiritual passion. Okay, someone's coming in, or you are the messenger. What is the message for Cancers, please? Wow. Okay, so someone may be coming in quickly and saying, hold up. Something was not fairly, something was unfair. So I'm going to say it. If there's anything regarding money that you've been waiting on, because I do have the 7 of Pentacles, right? The 4, 7, and 8. I feel if you're waiting on money, it's coming in. It's coming in and justice will be served, but this isn't happening yet because there is maybe some information that you need to hear about. Maybe this is going to the court of law and getting, right? And getting the research being done, and or you need a lawyer to help you. Something could have been withheld from a home, a property, money, and now it's coming back to you. Let me put this over here. And look, I mean, I have the 10 of Pentacles here. And the Lovers reversed. So it is either a love situation, a divorce, going to court over the money. Someone may have said, I don't want to pay that, you know, and the courts are going to say, well, guess what, you know, or I don't want to give them, he and or she, I don't want to give the house up. So there could be some conversations, to say the least, about someone releasing themselves from a marriage and then going to court and saying, well, we're going to go to court and they can, you know, handle the details. So when we go here, I don't know, maybe someone had a third party. I don't feel it 100%. I honestly feel that someone has been really pondering leaving for a while. It's been too hard to bear. Maybe it's you. Maybe you called someone out in terms of I'm not happy and we have to go to court. And you've been really pondering this, thinking about this for a while. And you know, seriously speaking from experience, once, let's just say, I'm going to only say it for me as a woman, once a woman decides that that is the way that she wants to, you know, she's ready for, she wants to have that conversation to get divorced, right? I will tell you that it starts with it's in the mind. The mind says, I'm not happy. And then the body follows. That's why the reading for the week, the Round the World read, was about how do we assess when we say, do we say mind, body, soul? Or do we say body, mind, and soul? It makes a difference because that's how you communicate. Like, do you wait? If you say body, mind, and soul, your body is the navigation system. So your body's telling you there's something wrong. And then your mind picks it up and says, oh yeah, well that is what's wrong. And or look it up. If you say mind, body, soul, your mind is saying, oh, I don't feel so hot. And then your body is like, okay, well, wow, I had no idea. I'm like, your body's running a fever. And then you're like, oh, well, shit, yeah. Okay, so if it is about money, you're waiting on money. And for some of you, going to the courts about a property and money, withholding maybe your earnest money, whatever it is, you're getting it back, and you're getting it back literally tenfold. So just so you know, that's happening. If someone has to pay you, right? Or you're having someone pay the lawyer's fees. All right, here's that full moon. We have, look at 2 full moons here. 3 full. 3 full flower moons in Saggy. And what does that say? The truth be told. The truth will be told, will be had, and whomever is holding money that you didn't know about or is trying to get away with something, that's going to go away. So if you were worried, maybe your ex-to-be was, you know, not honest about money. Hold on, I just want to go past your card. Let's see. Wow, look at that. Another full flower moon that we just had in Sag. I feel that you were like really worried you weren't going to get, oh my God, another moon. All right, this is about someone's not been on the up and up. Or something happened and now a plethora of information needs to be had and or research. Someone could be researching. I don't know. It's a general, but for sure, someone's been thinking a while about leaving. For sure. Look. I'm out. Right? I'm done. I've given all of my heart that I can. Okay, so there's a lot here, but truly, whatever you feel resonates inside is what you should be, what feels right, okay? Religious factors. So this could be like what I'd said. Someone could be, you know, someone could be one religion and you're spiritual and you're saying, well, I don't believe what you believe, and that could cause havoc. I don't want to get married in a church. I believe in, you know, the church is all. Do you know what I mean? Some of you are having an issue about wanting the divorce, and maybe your person, your ex-to-be is saying, well, I didn't marry you to get divorced, and may want to hold out. Oh, that's interesting. So there's religious factors. There's also an enormous amount, and I'm serious, of trust and, of course, faith. You have it so much here. The Hierophant, the High Priestess, the Hermit, and now, I mean, it's everywhere. So, engagement. So out of the blue, singles, get engaged. I'm going to say also, it is someone has been hesitant, to say the least, about wanting to get engaged, get married. Our differences are cultural, meaning, I don't know, you're Orthodox and you're Catholic. I don't know. That could be playing in this, or it's the opposite, someone wants a divorce. But I feel that now with this engagement card coming out, I'm feeling someone's been really thinking about it, and maybe, the offering of let's go to justice of the peace is off the table. Someone's like, let's just do that. And you're like, no. Heart-to-heart convo. There it is. So heart-to-heart conversations about what can we save? Let God show the way. If someone wants a divorce, I feel someone's going to say, let's try to exhaust all of our options by maybe going to a counselor. If it's health issues, we've had conversations about health issues and which way, what is the best way and most natural way of healing. Healing. If it's the home, so now with this coming out, I feel honestly that someone has been contemplating having a conversation and or just getting engaged, spur of the moment. We get engaged, spur of the moment, let's go get married. And having trust and faith in this happening, because maybe some of you have been waiting for a long time. Cycles close in order for them to open, but to open in pure trust and the innocence of one's faith. There's a lot here, but I'm telling you, this is between two people making sure that they want to be together, making sure they have convos about what they believe in spiritually together as a team. This is all about what do we believe? How do we believe? Can we literally synergize the religious beliefs and the spiritual beliefs to understand that we believe in one God? If you're getting divorced, someone may want it to do it quickly, and the other person is like, no, I need to gather more. I need to gather information. Maybe I need legal advice. So there's a lot here on the table. If you have been in separation, then you're coming back together again. All right, shape-shifting. Yeah. What do I believe? For sure. And mind you, and that's a play on words, mind you, that what you think and how you feel about faith does not include anything that is of a mindset. There's a reason why we call it mindset. Is someone's mind set and doesn't want to change? Or can we shapeshift and allow to be open for other ideologies, for other beliefs? Are we open to allowing someone the freedom that they should have, their own belief systems? Maybe you're researching, doing extensive research before you get involved, like to this degree. I think that's already happened, but okay. Do you know what I mean? This is Mother Earth and the healing properties, for sure. Some of you are changing your trajectory as to what you believe, how the body and mind and soul connection, the Trinity. Learning about foods that are healthy for our bodies. Learning about someone else's beliefs and appreciating and acknowledging it, not just throwing it away, but acknowledging maybe the differences, but yet wanting to still be together. Having these conversations is of utmost importance. And how do you see the future of this relationship? And or how do you see the future of someone saying, I want out. They come home and just say, I'm done. And maybe a conversation before that happens is necessary. And then the promise. The promise of two people coming together. And I feel it's literally going to happen like that. It is, for those of you, when this wheel turns, it's like I fell in love, I got divorced, or I asked for a divorce. Everything that the Towers is. I suddenly want to move. I really need to research someone's spirituality, someone's religion. I need to go deeper, and or my own. I also want to ask the right questions and or have conversations that are going to give us both the promise of a new day. I went really extensive in your read because without question, you are evolving and have definitely been working on yourself without, no questions asked. I love you guys. This is an amazing month. Comment below for sure. And like and subscribe to support my channel. I love you guys. Take care. Have a great month. Oh my God, you're gonna. Hello.